Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This car should look familiar for those of you that have stayed in tune with the channel. It is my floaty car. It didn't really float so well, though. But with everything that I've learned through Scrap Mechanic over the last, well, since I started playing it, I figured out a way that I could actually make it float right. Well, closer to right. Still not completely right. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Go ahead. Went ahead and added weight to it. I adjusted what was inside of it to make it float. Instead of using the gimbal jet looking things, I ended up using actual jets. And I gotta say, I don't even remember what all these buttons do. Why is that hooked up to that? Did I have thrusters in this? I'll be honest, I don't even remember what most of these buttons do, so now I gotta figure it out. I need to get my connection tool out, figure out where number 2 is. Number 2 is there, and it goes... No. Number 3... What was it for? It was 4. I think I've got thrusters in here still. Huh. For an extra boost, I could see that. Something I'd do for sure. Alright. WASD to drive. I went ahead and swapped out the dual electric engines for an electric engine and a gas engine. Get a little bit more speed so we can get a little bit more height. Oh, the suspension needs to be better. I don't know if I should drop it back out like it was, because look at that, that's just rocks. Alright, here we go. Now let's see if we can't catch a jump. There we go. Now it's definitely a floating car. But really, I gotta adjust the suspension. It's too much. We need to bring it down a little bit. Only back to 2, unfortunately. Kind of drops all the suspension out of it, but gotta do what you gotta do for this. If I do that, then I could probably take the stairs off the side. So that was the biggest reason why they came out, was so that I could get up into it. And with them all bottomed out like that, I shouldn't have any problem at all getting into it. Might leave them there, I don't know. I'll figure it out in a bit. Now I want to see if that helped anything, or nope, that did not help. Now it's doing that number. But as you can see, it definitely floats down instead of falling. I might go ahead and swap out that electric engine in there for another gas. Just get rid of some of the torque. This thing is pretty light. And those well, here. I'll show you what I got going on in here. Take this top piece, delete it. Hey, I said delete it. There we go. So I've got these jet engines, my mini jets, I think they're called, microjets maybe. I'm sure they're on here somewhere. Yeah, these little dudes. Right in the mod pack, called microjets. That's what they are. And I think I am going to go ahead and pull that out and drop a gas engine in there. Because, yeah. I think that the electric engine just has too much torque for what we're trying to do here. What we're trying to accomplish. And because of that, it's just freaking us, jumping us around instead of doing what it needs to do and get us moving. Turn that on max power, because why not? That one's on max power, right? Yep. Yeah, these thrusters are just barely on. All 4 of them are just barely on in here. That's what it needed to float. Any more than that and it would launch away. Kind of sucked. Especially if you wanted to show anybody something. Put this guy back on here and repaint him black. Like I said, I've done a lot of adjusting to this with all I've learned with Scrap Mechanic to make it actually work right. I think it works a lot better now than it did, for sure. Oops, wrong button. That button. How's that look? Oh! It's definitely better. Oh, yeah. We even get a little sideways, apparently. Come on, go down, go down. No, no! That's one bad thing. Might have to do a little bit more fine-tuning on this, this sensor here, on when it kicks those thrusters on. Almost seems like it's kicking on a little early, staying on a little late. We're going to go ahead and increase that by 1. Right? No. Other way. Turn it down by 1. Right? Yeah, I was right. Up by 1. Climb on in. Really like take it off an actual jump, like a cliff or something. I don't know how to get up on top of this thing though. Oh, come on. Crawl over it. I know you got the power for it. That would have been a great place. That worked way better. More like I wanted it to anyway. Yeah. This gets massive air every time the wheels get off the ground. That's what I want. And off we go. And down we go. It does like to flip, that's for sure. Now, got all that going, I'm going to try to kick on them front thrusters too, see what we got. How hard it is to control. I'm just going to let them thrusters do their thing first of all. Now I am not giving it any throttle at all. This is just thruster power. Only thrusters. And it is moving pretty darn quick, if I do say so. Alright. Once we straighten out around this corner here so I don't end up plowing through the wall, I'm going to go ahead and hit the throttle. See how fast we get going on that. Oh. Or not. Apparently I'm going to catch a rock. That's what I really meant to say. I'm going to catch a rock and crash. Have to reset on a lift. Alright, try this again. Again, just thruster, get up some speed. And we get up quite a bit. No, don't do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. That's what I thought. That suspension just lets us flip, unfortunately. It doesn't really help us out at all. But there's thruster only power. Activate them engines. Wow. That was insane. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, that sucked. I do really like this thing. I'm trying to think on what I can do with this suspension. It just doesn't have enough stiffness to it, I don't think, for what we're trying to do. But then I feel like if I go this, just 1 up to 3, right, 1 up to 3, all the way around, which would make it more rigid. I feel like it's too light to have that much rigidity to the suspension. It'd almost be nice if they could do like a 2.5. See? It picks it all the way up, which, I mean, that's kind of what we're going for, but not really. Just kind of want something to help hold it down. Hold the wheels down on the ground a little bit better. Hold the main body of the vehicle up a little more. I don't know. I don't know. If I could drive straight and not do that, that would be great. Oh man. Y'all are still with me on this. Come on, drive. There it goes. Now it's just wanting to flip me again. What in the world? Let me think what I can do here. Like I said, I wanted to... Oops, not in the ground. Let me think. Where they're at, it should just pick me up. Shouldn't be throwing me off to the side any. The ones that are on the front, they're balanced, so that shouldn't be kicking me off. I don't know. You guys go ahead and let me know what your thoughts are on how we can make it just a little bit better. I think it's a cool looking car for sure. I just gotta tune it. I'm not sure what to do. Make sure you like and subscribe for additional content, and this has been bruTusaka Gaming. I'll see you next time.